New Jersey's new governor, Phil Murphy, issued an executive order today having to do with medical marijuana, but some are saying that this is the first step toward legalizing recreational pot. And there are many members of the black community, many leaders, in fact, including a state senator and the state police chaplain, saying not so fast. This could have an adverse impact on the black community in our state. Ashley Johnson has the full story. Ashley, what do you got?
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy's news conference Tuesday, where he signed his sixth executive order, this one expanding access to medical marijuana, was focused around everyday people who shared emotional stories. The Honig family from Howell, New Jersey lost their 7-year-old son, Jake the Tank, to a rare form of brain cancer Sunday. Here's video they shared of Jake excited to meet the governor.
Hello, Governor.
Sadly, that never happened.
He passed away very peacefully and painlessly while he was on the marijuana. He actually passed away in his sleep, right in his bed, very comfortably.
The family first started Jake on medical marijuana in April when his health took a turn. While medical marijuana has been legal in New Jersey for 8 years, Murphy said the Christie administration put up many roadblocks.
With a hostile administration tugging the strings of state bureaucracy, the ability of dispensaries to open has been slow-footed. Doctors have faced stigmatization for participating, and non-smokable and edible products that could benefit patients have been blocked from the market.
His campaign promise to legalize recreational marijuana has been a polarizing issue among Democrats. I asked attorney and recreational marijuana advocate Bill Caruso if this order will help Murphy act towards that.
I think it's a first step. I think that this only allows the governor, within the purview of what he can do through the executive order, to expand medicinal access. Recreation will have to come through the legislature, and I think the time is right now to get that done. I expect in the next couple months, probably around the budget, we're going to see the expansion in legal recreational marijuana.
Murphy promised to legalize recreational marijuana within his first 100 days of office. Several Democrats don't believe it will happen that quickly. In Trenton, I'm Ashley Johnson, reporting for Chasing News.
Thank you, Ashley. All right, I want to bring in somebody that has been on the front lines of the fight to stop the legalization of recreational marijuana. His name is Peter Brown. He's a regular guest on our show, and he's a councilman in Linden, New Jersey. Peter, welcome back to Chasing News. How are you?
Thank you, Bill. How are you?
Peter, let me ask you, on a level that we've seen a huge reaction, Senator Ron Rice among them, the state police chaplain also weighing in saying this is going to be a bad thing for the black community in New Jersey. What do you say?
I totally agree. You know, I spoke to Senator Ron Rice, and we had a heart-to-heart conversation in regards to how this is going to affect our communities. And I think we both agree that this current recreational law does not address the social aspects that are happening in our communities. And for us to pass this law without looking at what is going to happen to quality of life in our communities, I think is absurd.
All right, let's bring in the A-plus panel. Chief of Staff to Congressman Tom MacArthur, Frank Luna, is back with us. Good to have you, Frank.
Hey, Bill.
Political strategist Jeanette Hoffman, also here. Good to see you back, Jeanette.
Thanks, Bill.
Jeanette, I'm going to start with you. Politically speaking, is this the governor circumventing the legislative process, in the way that people were very critical of Barack Obama for doing? Is that happening here in New Jersey?
Well, I hope it's not, Bill. I mean, first of all, we've heard from leaders in the governor's own party on the Democratic side that they don't want recreational marijuana. Not so fast. Let's look at what other states have done and what the results were. With medical marijuana, I think most people agree with a common sense approach to it. And what the governor did today was he ordered the Department of Health and the Board of Medical Examiners to study it. But I hope when he studies it, he consults with law enforcement, he consults with prevention experts and public health officials.
And this is another progressive policy that is hopefully going to take into account recovery experts and law enforcement, like Jeanette mentioned, because this is just too important an issue to hokey poke around and do some half-baked study.
Peter, let me ask you, politicians who are in favor of recreational pot being legal play the race card. They talk about the high numbers of black and Hispanic young people in prison, serving time, doing greater sentences than suburban white kids. Now, in Colorado, Department of Public Safety said exactly the opposite is true. What do you say?
Well, let's take New Jersey. Let's stick with New Jersey. Are there some valid concerns? Absolutely. But I find it funny that we're looking and taking those statistics that are basically from 2012 to apply it to this law. Let's be clear. This law deals with generating revenue to the state. If you want to address the social aspect of it, form a study, look into it, and create laws to decriminalize on some type of level, rather than just blankly say we're going to legalize it.
All right, guys, thank you. Leave it there. Listen, Governor Murphy, we're watching every move you make. We're hoping you make New Jersey better and more affordable. But I got to tell you, don't you think we have some bigger problems to focus on in the first 100 days? Thanks, guys.